I just threw out a random guess because I'm like, I have no idea. That was the first game that came to mind.
Honestly, that strategy is probably good given how chaotic this, show can be.
You have at least one chance of getting it for at least one.
Yeah, just throw something out. Hey y'all, Southern Sleuth here, and we're back with another Nancy Drew quiz, this one being the most very, very clever and beautiful Nancy Drew quiz around. I am joined today by Daniela and Jordan of DJTwinGamers, as well as Jetpack from GoobaandJetpack. Alright, so before we get started, I'm just going to kind of give an overview of what's going on. So this quiz is essentially a chaos quiz, a little bit Jeopardy. The setup is Jeopardy style, but you don't have to answer in the form of a question. You don't have to wait for the question to get finished getting read. If you know it, as soon as it pops up on the screen, buzz in. I won't ask you to answer until I finish reading, and we'll go from there. Are there any questions before we get started?
No, I think that's it.
Good.
Yeah, no. If it had to be answered in a question, I'm sure I would forget. So I'm glad that
I would
that's
too.
not.
Yeah,
I would too.
I would forget. I would forget.
Yes.
All right, so today we are sponsored by Roxy.
Oh.
So this is the Roxy shirt from Gooba and Jetpack store that I got forever and ever ago, and I don't know how well I can turn around, but it does have Detective Roxy on the back.
It
Oh,
does.
that's
And it
adorable.
says sniffing out crime. I love it so much.
So I had to wear it for today, which you can't keep my hair back. But I had to wear it in honor of Roxy today.
Oh.
And we got our co-pilot Lilo hanging out here. We'll see how long she hangs out with us. But without further ado, let's show you our categories. Okay, so for our categories we have Dare to Lilo, I Need to Translate That, A Sleuthy's Gotta Do What a Sleuthy's Gotta Do, A Face Only a Gnome Could Love, and Samantha Quick. Now some of these are repeats from previous quizzes, and some of these are brand new. And once again, I will not be telling you what they are until the first question of that category has been chosen. So whoever hits the buzzer first gets to pick first question. Oh, Jetpack got it in fast. All right, Jetpack, pick our first category.
I have no idea. Okay, let's take it easy and safe and say I need to translate that for 100.
Okay, so I Need to Translate That is where I have taken the titles, just the titles of like Nancy Drew and taken the and part or whatever's after the colon and put it into Google Translate 100 times.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I said easy. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so hard.
And some of them
Oh,
were
no.
totally unhinged. Some of them I just had to keep clicking because I was like, that's not even. You'll see.
Oh no.
Okay.
But buzzers
It'll be
reset.
funny.
Okay, you said 100.
Yes.
All right, I need to translate for that for 100. Buzzers at the ready. What game is Nancy Drew, The State May Die? All of you have the exact same expression on your face.
The state may die.
I didn't do like codes and clues or anything. Jetpack, what is your
I'm
first
just gonna.
guess?
Secrets can kill.
It is Secrets Can Kill.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
like, which ones has murder?
I was thinking stay tuned for
do
danger
that
just
right.
because it was so close.
Right.
Nope,
I can
I'm
see
messing
it.
up already. That's how I play this game. Secrets Can Kill.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
I have no idea where the state came from, though.
That's what I was wondering.
I have no clue. So Jetpack, since
Okay.
you got that, your punishment is you get to pick the next category.
No. I'm so curious about the other ones, too. Let's do Samantha Quick for 100.
All right, so Samantha Quick is, I sent my boyfriend pictures of Nancy Drew characters with no real concept, and he gave them their like code name, their Samantha Quick name, based on just the picture that I gave him alone. Who is Mr. Botoxless?
Does this doesn't include dossiers, right?
No,
Or
because
does it?
I don't know them. Daniela buzzed in first.
Oh, for some reason, I feel like this is going to be a character. Botoxless. I want to say Dieter.
It's not Dieter. All right, Jetpack, you're up next.
Joseph from Final Scene.
It's not Joseph.
Oh,
Jordan?
I'm trying to even come up with a character.
What is any character in any Nancy Drew game?
Right?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Mr. Egan?
Mr. Egan.
Oh my gosh. I was like, who's wrinkly?
Yeah.
Wrinkles.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, Dieter? I'm like, his face looks like it's pulled back far, but
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't know.
Sleuthy's gotta do what Sleuthy's gotta do for 100.
Okay, so Sleuthy's Gotta Do What a Sleuthy's Gotta Do is I have taken various characters from Rugrats, and they all have specific Nancy Drew games they would be placed in. Would they be in a Nancy Drew game? So I will give you the character, and you have to tell me what game they would be in.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Buzzers at the
gosh.
ready. What game does Susie Carmichael belong in? Jetpack.
Okay, I'm torn between two, but I'm gonna say Deadly Device.
Incorrect. Jordan?
Is she replacing a character, or
No.
is she just an extra character?
Just in the game. I love it because for the 100, you'll have no idea what my logic is.
No.
Oh, I'm trying to even come up with a game. I had one. Final Scene.
It's not the final scene. Daniela?
Legend of the Crystal Skull.
It is not. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Come on, guys.
I really don't want it to be that
You're a
one.
real
Okay,
Snoopy
yeah.
Susie, aren't you?
Oh my gosh. That
Oh.
completely went over my head.
Oh my goodness.
Man, my logic was she's smart, so it's either Deadly Device or Secret of the Scarlet Hand, but I wasn't thinking like a sleuth.
I tried to make it where if it had been a long time since you'd seen episodes that you didn't have to remember too much specifics. The later ones will get harder.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That was a good one.
I just threw out a random guess because I'm like, I have no idea. That was the first
mean-
game that came to mind.
Honestly, that strategy is probably good given how chaotic this, show can be.
You have at least one chance of getting it for at least one.
Yeah,
Yes.
just throw something out.
Yeah.
All right. Jordan, pick another game or pick another category.
A face only a gnome could love for 100.
So this one is insane. So I was trying, you remember when Snapchat had the face swaps? So I was trying to find that, but instead they've now created, because I'm not a huge fan of AI, but this to me this is not using somebody's art in a way that you don't know it's their art. So I was okay with it. But it took a face from one character and it puts it on the body of another character. So instead of it just being like a transplant, it's like a full blended in, like it reshapes, but their facial features are still there.
I'm scared.
It's hilarious. It is hilarious.
Terrifying? Because I honestly am afraid.
It's so funny. Okay, buzzers at the ready.
Okay.
Whose face is on Quigley Kim's body? Daniela.
Oh gosh. Why does my first instinct want to say Abby from Message on a Haunted Mansion?
It's not Abby. No one else is buzzed in.
Oh my gosh.
Jordan.
Oh, shoot. I just blanked the name.
If you can describe to me who they are in a way that we know, I'll give it.
That's the whole point. I forgot their.
I forgot everything about them.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
It's not Jane Willoughby from Secret of the Old Clock, is it?
It is not. Jetpack.
Okay, that was my next.
Helena?
Who?
Helena from Phantom of Venice.
It is not Helena, but I thought you said the right answer because I only caught the first half
Oh
of
no!
that.
That's what I said. I said that for sure. Whatever.
Are y'all ready for this?
Yes. No.
Yes.
Oh,
It's Adela.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I was like, who has blue eyes? I was like, nobody.
I didn't even know she had blue
The
eyes.
facial structure looked familiar, but it's not something I'm super familiar with.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Jordan, you're still in punishment mode. Pick our next category.
Jared DeLilo for 100.
All right,
We're knocking it out.
y'all are just gonna go down a line.
Yeah.
For Dare to Lilo or her friends have put on costumes based on the games, and you have to guess what their costume is. All right, buzzers at the ready. Dare to Lilo for 100. What is Buzz's costume? Buzz being my mom's dog. Jordan.
Oh, I'm blanking the name. Tex.
It is
Tex from
Tex.
Oh, nice.
He was not happy with his paper hat, but he sat very good and he got lots of
He's
treats.
so handsome, though.
Yes.
But he was very confused.
Oh, poor guy.
All right, Jordan, pick our next category.
Let's do something crazy and go for. I need to translate that 400.
400. All right, buzzers at the ready.
Boy.
She said, "Oh."
I want to pull out the big guns now. We did all of the first ones. We did all the.
And then I'll watch. I'll get it right.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm scared.
Nancy Drew, secret of the former leader. Daniela.
Is it supposed to be Secret of the Scarlet Hand?
It is not. Jordan.
Oh.
That was my guess too. Oh, what? What's another game? Former.
Also, I feel like
leader.
this could be an actual Nancy Drew game.
It could.
Let's go with. What word would be translated from the leader?
Just wait till you see the 500.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna be going, none of these words make any sense.
Secret of the old clock. We're going with old clock. I know it's wrong though.
Is it?
Secret
was
of
my
the-
next guess. That was my next guess.
I was not going to guess that at all.
My favorite game. I get my favorite game right. I am so happy.
It's like, you better get your favorite game right. You play that thing nonstop.
I can play that game within, I think, 30 minutes is the fastest I was able to go at one point.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. You need to do the speed runs.
run or something.
Yeah.
All right, it's
I
still
need to.
you.
I just haven't. All right. Samantha Quick 300.
All right, Samantha Quick for 300. Buzzers at the ready. Who is Tiny? That'd be Daniela.
Okay, I feel like Tiny is supposed to be a reference to Tink from the Haunted Carousel.
It is not. Remember, I sent pictures. There's no picture of Tink.
Oh.
That is true.
All right, next up is Jordan.
Lucas from Captive Curse.
It's not Lucas. Jetpack.
I'm just going to throw out. I feel like he's saying this sarcastically. And like it's a really huge character, like somebody who's big and beefy. So I'm going to say Thanos.
It's not Thanos, but you were on the right path. You just
Oh,
ended
yeah.
wrong. It's Big Mike.
Oh
my
my gosh. It's so obvious.
That's what everyone says. They're
It
like,
has the
oh,
word
I see what he was
big.
doing.
Yes.
He has the word big in his name. Of course it's supposed to be Big Island Mike.
Right. Oh
All
man.
right. I'll give Jetpack the punishment of choosing the next one since she got closest.
Okay,
Give Jordan a break.
I will take
Please.
a sleuthy's gotta do what a sleuthy's gotta do for 300.
Sleuthy's gotta do what a Sleuthy's gotta do. Buzzers at the ready, Sleuthies. What game does Tommy Pickles belong in? Daniela.
Danger by Design?
It is not. Jordan. Or Jetpack. I saw a J.
I'm gonna say, because the game has pickles in it, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon.
It is not. Jordan.
Dang.
Okay, I had the same thought for at least cooking wise because of pickles, but I'm just gonna say White Wolf Bicycle Creek.
It is not. His first name,
Oh,
guys.
man.
His first name. What game is his
Tommy.
first name in? Jetpack, you should know this.
Oh, it's Curse of Blackmore Manor.
It's Curse of Blackmore
Because of,
Manor.
because of,
Oh my gosh.
yes.
Boar's head.
He's
this is
literally
Tommy.
in
I
the
didn't even
game.
think about that.
Dang it.
I'm not doing good. My guesses
Oh
are
my
just so far
gosh.
out of reach.
That's
I feel like I'm trying to make my thinking so
You're going too deep.
non-linear and like I'm just missing the point completely.
Pick our next category, though.
Oh boy. A face only a gnome could love for 200.
All right, buzzers at the ready. Who is Whose face is on Best Marvin's body? All of y'all are like,
What? What on earth?
I was cracking up with these, Jordan.
Ryan killed Patrick from the Deadly Device.
It is not Ryan. Daniela?
Lillian Weiss
No.
from Stay Tuned for Danger?
Oh, that was a good idea. I didn't even think of that.
Jetpack.
I have no idea. Is it? What's the guy's name in Thornton Hall? Is it Colin?
The boyfriend?
Yeah,
Yeah, or fiance, whatever he is. Yeah, that's Colin.
Mhm.
that's my guess.
It's not.
Dang.
Y'all,
Dang.
look at that scowl. Who has that scowl? I know you get this.
Oh, do not tell me that's Deirdre.
Oh, it's Deirdre.
Oh
no.
my gosh.
No. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. It doesn't even look the same almost.
No.
Okay, for those of you who are watching and screaming that you knew the answer, this is a lot of pressure, okay?
Yes, it is.
I don't do well under pressure.
No.
My mind just shuts off.
All right, Daniela, I think as punishment you should have to pick.
All right. Let's do Dare to Lilo for 300.
All right, Dare to Lilo for 300. Buzzers at the ready. What is Lilo's costume? Jordan?
Okay, I'm blanking on what her name is, but is she from Key, the one that owns the jewelry shop? I'm
No, she is not Elka.
Ladana.
Ladana.
I think.
Oh, I heard shop and my head just went straight to Apparat. Jetpack?
Is it Richard Topham?
It is not.
Dang.
Daniela?
I want to go back to Lillian Weiss because she's the one that wears like the gray coat for like the business type coat.
No,
Brilliant,
it
that's the only
is
thing.
business attire, but the floral background was as close as I could get to the game's background. But Lilo is Ethel Bossany.
Oh.
I don't have a black turtleneck.
Okay. I see it.
Not that I
see
think
it.
it would have
I
sat
see
right
it
on
now.
her anyways.
That one makes a lot more sense.
I don't have white lined either, but she I was like, do I draw the thing? And then I was like, I'll just put her in front of my curtains. That's about as close as we're gonna get to that intricate thing. All right. I'll let anyone pick. Who wants to pick our next category?
Oh boy.
Daniela, I think you should go since you haven't picked.
I've been the one who's not picked a lot.
Right.
Let's do I need to translate that for 200.
All right.
Boy.
Buzzers at the ready. What game is Nancy Drew? There was another mysterious murder. Jordan?
Oh shoot, what was the game name again? Let's see down the list. What other games have murder or some kind of death in them?
Rita. That's why I said you could have a list of the game names in front of you if you wanted.
I'm looking at them right
Yeah.
now. I have it pulled up on my second monitor.
I need one at this point. I've gotten to the point of where I've just blanked on every single name.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what always happens.
Shadow at the Water's Edge.
It is not Jetpack.
Stay tuned for danger?
It is not Daniela.
Oh gosh. Let's do Tomb of the Lost Queen.
Come on, guys. It says another. Which game is another?
Oh, remastered! Oh.
Okay, I feel like that's not fair because it's like two secrets can kill in a row.
It
Exactly.
is true.
That's not fair.
It was supposed to clue you in. It's another murder.
Dang it.
I'm thinking of something completely off.
I laughed so much when that's what it came up with. I was like, that's perfect.
No one's gonna get it.
Exactly. I didn't think there was going to be duplicates.
It isn't a duplicate.
It's
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All right,
I'm
Daniela,
excited to
you
see
want to
that
pick
one.
another category?
All right, let's do only a face a gnome could love for 500. Let's go for the big ones.
Ooh, okay, this one's
boy.
so good.
Oh,
All right.
Gosh.
Buzzers at the ready.
Let's all suffer together because I ain't getting this.
Whose face is on Joe Hardy's body? Daniela?
Is that supposed to be Dieter?
It's not.
Oh my gosh.
I love watching all of y'all get really close. Jetpack?
I'm trying to just see it.
Okay, so I tried telling myself this is not something you do, but I think you would do it. Is it Joe from Kapu Cave?
It is?
Oh my gosh.
That head. It's
Oh
the
my
forehead.
I had the thought. I was thinking that too. I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
It's the forehead.
But it also. Oh.
Yes, I would do that. Of
Amazing.
course I would do that.
I would have talked myself out of it had the last question not been what it had been.
I should have had that thought, but I didn't even think about that. But I would have guessed Last Train to Blue Moon.
Oh my
Fair,
gosh.
Fair. It's the start of the unibrow for me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I was so hoping that y'all would get that because it's just so funny. Ooh, now we're tied. Daniela, don't look.
I'm doing so poor.
There is plenty of time.
Oh yeah.
Because you're supposed to be the one that did better than me.
All right, Jetpack, pick our next category.
Let's do. I need to translate that for 300.
All right.
I'm not going crazy.
All right, Buzz at the ready. Nancy Drew, Black Star is too difficult. Jetpack,
Curse of Blackmore Manor.
of course it is.
Yes. I was like, that's
Easy one.
so ironic.
Yeah.
Since that game is so hard.
I
Black
saw it and
Star.
I immediately knew that too.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't even have a chance to hit my buzz. So I'm like, Black Star.
I'm
like, just
Hovering
the
over
wheels
it.
are slowly turning today.
All right, Jetpack, pick us out again.
Let's do Samantha Quick for 200.
All right, Buzzers at the ready. Who is almost Daphne? Jetpack?
Is it Ryan?
It's not Ryan.
Dang.
Charlie, come here. Hey, we don't claw for an entry. Jordan?
Is it? Oh, I just her name. Is her name? Jane Willoughby.
It's not Jane. Daniela?
That's a good guess.
Oh gosh. I'm trying to think who would be almost Daphne. Deirdre.
Not Deirdre.
I have no logic for this.
The Daphne was the redhead from Scooby-Doo, so he went with
I do
Abby
know that.
Citrus.
Oh my gosh.
The icon.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
And she kind of
Because
has
in my head
a little
I'm hearing
attitude.
Daphne, and I'm like, who else has red hair? I can't remember who has red.
Nobody.
Doesn't she wear purple too? So like,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it was a pretty spot on name.
yeah.
Some of
truly.
his have been like, no, do it again.
Try again.
I'm like, that isn't even relevant. He's like, yes, it
Wrong answer.
is.
Gosh.
That was here. All right, I'll let it up for anybody. Who wants to pick the next category?
Let's do a Dare Lilo for 200.
Dare to Lilo for 200. Buzz is at the ready. What is Lilo's costume? Jetpack.
She Isis from
She's
White Wolf.
Isis.
Dang it. That's the one I
like-
would have gotten right.
But
She's
I'm
like, just
naked.
hit it quicker.
Because she's naked. All right, Jetpack. Pick her next category.
Let's knock out the 200 level. Let's go. A sleuthy's got to do what a sleuthy's got to do for 200.
All right, Buzz is at the ready. What game does Chucky Finster belong in? Daniela.
The Captive Curse.
The Captive Curse.
Oh my god!
Finally.
Castle Finster.
Amazing.
As soon as I heard Finster, because we were talking about it the other day for Castle Finster, and our mom's like, what's Castle Finster from? And I'm like, Captive Curse.
Duh, don't you
That's the
know?
only reason why I remembered that one.
And then she's
So
like, where's
good.
Captive Curse?
That's perfect.
I liked that one. That's how I got started on this category. Truly, that's what got me started. As I was like, oh, it would be really funny to say, like, where do these
Yay, I'm on the
characters
board.
belong? You're on the board. All right, Daniela, choose our next category.
Let's do only a face a gnome could love for 300.
For 300, buzzers if they're ready.
Oh boy.
Whose face is on Mel Corbin's body? Jetpack.
Is that Jane?
Oh, it's Jane.
I thought it was.
The face
Look
is
at
so
that
weird.
scowl.
Yes, yes.
That scowl.
And all of that. It's like, it's so there.
It's
I
coconut
can
head.
kind of see the blonde hair like she's wearing a wig too, which
Oh,
made it
yeah.
even more
Yeah,
perfect.
the little bangs.
It does look like she's wearing a wig. Oh my gosh.
Surprise!
Just sticking out, just like on the side right there.
That's amazing.
Jetpack, choose our next category.
Okay. Let's do a face only a gnome could love for 400.
All right, let's
Let's
finish
finish it
this
off.
category. Buzzers
Yeah.
if they're ready. Whose face is on Jenna Dublin's body? Daniela?
Oh gosh. Oh my
Jetpack's
gosh, what is
face!
that?
Who is it?
Why do I want to say Gregor from Lie?
It is not. Jordan?
Oh, I can see that there's like something that they have on their face.
It's so familiar.
This
but
is a
it's
little,
not.
it's low res, so it makes it a little harder too.
It's not Katie Firestone, is it?
It's not Katie, but I can see why it looks like that. Jetpack?
I'm trying to think of her name.
If you can tell me where she's at, who she is, I'll give it.
She's in Treasure Royal Tower. Lisa.
Lisa.
Lisa. Yep.
I was like, who has lips like that?
But they're both her hands
That's
are like
what I was
this.
thinking of. The lips is what threw me
Yes.
off, but I'm like, wait.
She's got that little pout. Like,
I picked that one because they're both like this.
yeah. I see it.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh, that's funny. All right, Jetpack. Pick a next category.
Let's do Samantha Quick for 400.
All right, buzzers at the ready. Who is Miss Bland? I busted out laughing when he named this one because he has no idea anything about this character.
Hey.
Jordan?
This is, and I think it's the only one I can think of. Pulling up the name. It's not Takai from Shadow at the Water's Edge, is it?
It's not Takai. Jetpack?
Because you laughed, I want to say it's Hotchkiss.
It's not Hotchkiss.
Dang.
Daniela?
Dang.
I almost want to say such a throwout answer. I want to say Renee from Legend of the Crystal Skull.
It is not, but y'all are about to see why I laughed.
Oh, no.
Because this name fits her incredibly well.
Oh, dang, I went the wrong way.
Oh my gosh! Dang it!
And he
I
has
was like-
no clue.
I was like, it's got to be
No.
somebody really exciting because that's why it's so funny. Oh, I went the wrong way.
It was so funny because he was so
Joy.
spot on.
Oh my gosh.
Joy is so joyless.
Yes. Exactly what I was thinking in my head.
All right, Jetpack, keep us going.
Oh boy. Sleuthy's got to do what a Sleuthy's got to do for 500.
Ooh,
Going,
okay.
going crazy.
Okay,
Going crazy.
I will pre-warn y'all
Oh no.
that this has more to do than the character's name. Just because the other
Okay.
ones have basically been name related, this one is more than the character's name. The picture helps, but just pay attention.
Okay.
What game does Angelica Pickles belong in? You all buzzed. Jordan? Do it. That's what I heard.
Because this one's an easy one.
Or is it? Jordan?
I don't know. I'm scared.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is this Taylor Sinclair from Secret of the Scarlet Hand?
It's not.
Dang it!
Jetpack?
I gotta switch my answer. Is it Warnings at Waverly Academy?
It's not. Daniela?
No. Okay, I want to say The Phantom of Venice.
It's not. Okay, so do y'all remember what Rugrats movie this is in? What's going on in the scene?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
No.
Who is she?
This is lore.
She's portraying someone.
Oh, is it Ghost Dogs?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay,
This isn't supposed to be like a Labyrinth's a lie type, is it?
she says, "You come to me on the day of my grandfather's wedding."
Oh, Castle Malloy?
Melanie Castle Malloy?
She's,
Oh.
but they're babies, so they don't say the Godfather. They call her the Bob Father.
Secret is Shadow Ray.
Yeah,
Gosh.
because she's
Okay.
the Bob Father.
Oh my gosh.
There's no way I would have gotten that.
No, that one was completely out of left field.
One was
Oh my
so
gosh.
far away. No.
Y'all all busted so fast, and I was like, do they really all know the reference that easy?
No, we were so wrong. We're like cookies. Done. Easy.
We were all over the place.
All right, Jetpack, keep it going.
Oh
Or
boy,
pass it
let's
on.
Yeah, let's have Daniela pick one. I'm
Okay.
not picking well.
Let's do Dare to Lilo for 500.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go for a big one.
Buzzers at the ready.
Oh boy.
Dare to Lilo 500.
Oh.
What is Charlotte's costume? I made her do this morning. Daniela?
Why do I feel like she's supposed to be like the plant in Curse of Blackmore Manor, where that's Nancy is sticking out of the plant?
Because
Oh
she
my
is.
Gosh.
Yes!
That's so good.
Yay!
That's so good.
It took so long.
It's
And,
amazing.
So I had to.
Oh, I
had
love
to.
that. Is perfect.
I'm like, what game has plants? My first thought
Right.
was Tomb of the Lost Queen. I'm like, no, it can't be that.
I thought
This
like
whole
the
thing is based
snake.
on Kerr.
Ooh, good snake.
Tail was a snake.
Fair enough.
I
fair
also
enough.
thought it was a snake.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Well, look what you did for yourself, Daniela.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm beating Jordan.
All right, let me get rid of
Oh
this.
boy.
Now, Daniela, you have to pick. But you did yourself good, so
Yeah.
I did. I did good. Let's do an. I need to translate that for 500.
all right. Buzzers at the ready.
We're left with the big ones now.
Yes, it's scary.
All right. What game is Nancy Drew? Inflammation is the main cause. Jordan?
Inflammation is the main cause. I had it in like the. Oh, what was it? This was a hard one. But
It makes no sense.
Forfeit. I want to answer so bad.
let me throw one in really fast. How many? 1, 2, 3 is. We're going to go Ransom of the Seven Ships.
It is not. That gives it to Daniela.
Alibi and Ashes.
It is not. But that is a very valid answer, because that's where my head would go to. Jetpack?
Secret of the Scarlet Hand.
It is not.
I don't
Are y'all
know.
ready for this? Because I don't know
No,
how it got
no.
here. Creature of Kagu Cave.
Oh my gosh.
That was my second
idea.
guess.
No idea. I was gonna say Shattered Medallion for some reason.
I said
But
this
not
to
even
Liv,
close.
and
That
she
one
got
was
it.
second
not-
guess.
Really?
That
Wow.
one was not
Yes.
on my radar.
Because it's so far out there. And I'm thinking, okay, if it has to say inflammation, what part of your game has the at least
Joe getting whacked over the head.
yeah.
Daniela, you're still up.
Oh boy.
Let's do a Sleuthy's Gotta Do what a Sleuthy's Gotta Do.
All right, here's our last Rugrats character. Going back to more name-based. What game does Lou Pickles belong in? Name-based, but a lot harder. Daniela.
Denal is very close to that, so I'm gonna say the Haunting Castle Malloy.
It's not the Haunted Castle Malloy. Jordan?
Is this Message in a Haunted Mansion?
It is Message in a Haunted Mansion. But do you know why?
Lewis Chandler.
Oh.
Nope. Gumbo Loop.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
I figured that you could still get it because you would go with Lewis Chandler, but then the answer would be way funnier.
Oh my gosh. I was thinking Lou Talbot from White Wolf.
Also fair.
That's a good one too.
That would
There's-
also work.
Doing all of this made me realize how many names are reused or names are really close to each other.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do Samantha quick for 500. We'll finish off the names.
All right,
Oh,
here we
boy.
go. Buzzers at the ready. Who is James Bond? And I made this one 500 because I feel like there's so many characters this could be. Daniela.
I want to say, oh gosh, I have to look up his name because I'm blanking it, but it's gonna be from The Silent Spy. I want to say it is Alec Fell.
It's not Alec Bell.
Oh,
Jordan.
Please do not tell me it's Colin Baxter from The Phantom of Venice.
It is not Colin. Jetpack.
Is it Oscar?
It's not Oscar.
Dang.
It is Richard Topham.
Oh my god.
oh, I would not
Okay.
have believed that.
No.
There's so
No.
many. There's just so many that could fit that.
Yeah, instantly I thought of Oscar, but the version that Lilo does with
With
her little bow
buttons.
tie. That's the version.
All right. And here is our final category. Buzzers
Oh,
at the
boy.
ready.
All right.
Bless you.
I waited. I saw it coming and I paused.
It's all the dust and cat.
That's fair. All right. What is Harper's costume?
Oh,
Jetpack?
is it Henrik?
It's Henry.
The head wound.
I'm like, it took me a second, and as soon as you started going, oh, I'm like, I know what it is.
The baby. The poor
You
baby.
used her.
I know. I put my white shirt on her because I was like,
Oh.
he is in a white shirt in that one, and it matches her fur. And we always make fun of Henrik for having a flesh-colored shirt. I know he's in a different shirt in this one, but it made it even funnier because
Yeah.
it matched her fur.
Yeah.
And I sat her
Oh my
down, and she just looked at me
gosh.
like, "What are we doing?" I
He
couldn't.
says, You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
I couldn't get her to turn the other way though. But then you couldn't
Oh.
see on her head, so
Mhm.
I was like, I know he doesn't have a big bruise on his head, but it helped sell the
It
story.
helped.
What a talented actor.
I know. She really goes the extra mile.
She does. Oh.
She does.
And that is our final question, leaving our points at Daniela with 700, Jordan with 1,000, and Jetpack with 2,200, making Jetpack our winner of the
Yay.
most very, very clever and beautiful Nancy Drew quiz. You are the most clever and beautiful. Well, thank y'all so much for coming in and playing. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Everybody, their creator names are up on the screen right now. Please go follow all of them. They're on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, probably TikTok. I know Jetpack has a TikTok, and all the other socials. I will link everything down in the description below. And if you want a Roxy t-shirt, 10 out of 10
That
do
one.
recommend. I got a big one too, so it's very cozy.
Love an oversized shirt.
Mhm.
Love that.
Yes.
That's the way to go.
This was so much fun. This really
I had
was.
so much fun. This was hard.
Yes.
It was fun.
It was super fun.
The way the beginning was going, I didn't think we were going to get any points.
No.
It's always random ones that I'm like, oh, they'll get that one for sure. And then nobody gets it. And then the one I'm like, oh, this will be so hard. And everybody's like, oh, it's this one. So I'm always like, this is my opinion on hardest to easiest, but also I came up with them. So I don't really know. And then some categories are like impossible to guess. And then other ones are way more lined up. Like inflammation is the main cause.
Right.
Like, there's no context.
None at all.
Especially since they were like translated like 100 different times.
Mhm.
And so it's like, what word could be translated almost 100 times to
Yep.
get to that
Mhm.
point?
Yeah.
Right. I found myself thinking, and I was like, no, that's not unhinged enough. I need to go deeper. Like, I need to think crazier.
It needs to be worse. Well, that's how you got the Joe Hardy, because you're like, oh, she
Yes.
would totally do this.
And it was only after we had Secrets Can Kill Twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
It was only after that one did we figure it out and go, oh,
Yeah.
so there's trick ones in here.
There are no rules.
There are no rules.
There are no rules. It's unhinged for a reason.
Yes.
Theoretically, I could have done the same game 5 times.
Yes. Yeah.
And you know, I don't think any of us would have caught on to it.
Nope. Nope.
But see, what I would have done is I would have done like 1 and 200 and 4 and 500 the same game, but then made 300 different. Because I never know what order people are going to pick stuff. Because in my head, like I'm thinking, oh, well, they'll just go down the line. So that's how I translate it when I'm doing it. But that isn't how anybody plays. So they may open one that I'm like, oh, that'll clue them into what the 100 is, or that'll clue them into what the 500 is. And then they don't. I'm like, oh.
Well, we were going on a pretty steady track.
Yeah.
And then you said something, you're like, oh, you guys are just going to go down the line. And we took that personally. You're like, actually, you can't.
Because we were just
predict
going in a
our-
straight
Yeah.
row instead of just up and down through a column.
Actually, you don't know
All
how
the
crazy
easy
we
ones
are.
first.
I love
Pick all
it.
the easy ones. See if we can figure out
Yeah.
where it's going.
Yeah.
Well, thank y'all so much for joining me. And I'm so excited that we had no technical issues. So that's always wonderful. But again, thank y'all so much. And for everybody watching, please like, follow, subscribe, put on your notifications so you know when these are coming up. And thank you so much for following along in the comments. Thanks for sleuthin', y'all. Oh, Jetpack, go
I
back.
was going to say, a like for the live is a cake for Lulu.
Ooh.
Yes.
But don't put avocado in it.
None.
Or chocolate.
Or
chocolate.
chocolate or salami.
Mm-mm, None of that.
Okay.
Thanks for
None of
sleeping,
that
y'all.
nasty stuff.
Bye.
Bye.